Hey, everybody. Welcome to another glorious, transcendent, iridescent, sparkling, wonderful, precious day in the factory. What are we doing today? We have. Oh, we're going to do the as much lithium as we can. Maybe get through it. We only have a few chores to do. Probably not. What's going to probably happen here is I'm going to do chores and then fill out the first hour with deep chores. And then after that, do about another third of lithium, and then tomorrow we'll finish it off. All right. That sounds pretty all right. So let's go. Advanced sand casting. We spent the last long time trying to make wax. Oh, here's a future problem. I didn't realize this was eating Zogna. This is. I really wish this could be forced back. This needs to stop. We're no longer going to make ethanol out of Zogna. Just no. We're going to make it out of manure bacteria. It's much cheaper. I could have... should be right here, right? Yeah, exactly right here. All right, so we got to fix this. This is old style. And it probably works. I also feel like that puts it up higher to the demand somehow. I don't know. All right, that's done. Wax is just backing up at this point. If we go look at the wax maker right here, these guys are chugging along as hard as they can go, and that's good. Decay priority decayed first. Will that help? Help make less spolenen in the world if I do that? Sorry, getting distracted. Making a change. But should make everything a little more efficient, right? Because this whole thing where things are spoiling out, this should not happen. That means it's probably pulling from only one side of the belt, huh? Alright, let's not think about that. But anyway, we're making tons of wax. And the good news is, downstream wax products are now, well, should be chunking along. I swear I saw this move when I looked around. So this is working, which means that Cement is going again, and this is a giant consumer of lubricant, like kind of going. And it's going to run dry in a bit here, but so we're also going to fill up on Cement. And then after that backs up, this should start backing up again, and then the entire factory comes back. The acid gas whales are synced. I had this problem many times before. See, they're right here. They're both right here. Stop. I need to add a timer. Just wait 10 seconds and then try again. And this is a little more gastrocapacitor inefficient. And it's turning one it's turning no, you want to go get mushrooms. It's turning one action into three actions, but in the case where they're synced up, the other guy will go first, and then I can use this pattern over and over again. So that if I put 3 whales here, I just put on a different timer. And it should work. Well, if they're all three synced, but this would break it eventually. I don't know. All right, I'm assuming that's okay. I'm gonna have to burn a lot of Zogna, and I'm not happy about that. Zogna is very precious at this stage in the game. It should not be used for anything that is not a explicit, non-substitutable need. Ethanol's right around here. There's the simple... right here. Now, unfortunately, we're going to have to just flush some. In fact, we're going to have to flush all of this. That sucks. Or... we can do this. Why not do this? And then just pick it up and it floods all in here. And then from receiver to provider. And then we pump everything out of here. Actually, this is a really good solution. I should have thought of stuff like this before. And then you just get switched, right? I'm gonna have to. Okay, this is gonna be a problem, I think. Ethanol. So you don't even go in here. Uh-oh. Might have to do this somewhere else. Ethanol. We have 2 recipes. There's with Zogna, which we want to get away from. And then there's with Arquad honey. And manure bacteria. This is what we want to do. So we just want to shut this place down. I should really just clean this up, shouldn't I? Oh, we all... Okay, it's full. It all went back here, and it'll get picked up and put back in the network. So I really should just evac all of this, shouldn't I? That's fine. Don't worry about that. Okay, let's do that. First off, I want a deposit. We're going to clean this and then rebuild it elsewhere. Should probably worry about... Nope. You're not going anywhere. You're going to get a new job. And I still have more mushrooms. Don't pick that up. That's important. This is not important, though. This entire belt should just come with me, right? No, wait. I'm going to just need to get the mushrooms off of this belt. What's with the filtration media not being here? What is this? Explain yourself. I understand. What's going on here? Oh, we're low on Tufra. That's interesting. What side effects will that have? That'll be able to get all the mushrooms off. Oh, nice. All right, so I'm completely full on mushrooms, and that's a problem. I am at maximum mushroom capacity. And I have to hope I can distribute these mushrooms. Not here. You gonna take mushrooms? Oh, man. And here we're just completely full up now. This is what I want to see. And then no one's coming to get mushrooms. Uh-oh. I thought this would be easy. I thought it would be easy. Help me. I thought a thing was going to be easy. And then there's a huge line to drop there. So we are completely full up on mushrooms right now. Who's coming? You're coming? Okay, you're almost here. I gotta intercept this whale right here. Okay, well, I gotta do this. Oh. Alright, that was close. Here. More mushrooms. And I'll find some other place to hide the rest. It's a healthy game of hide the mushroom. Okay, there. And then we'll make ethanol by another method. We have Arquad honey. We have enough manure bacteria. We have enough of both. Arquad honey is notationally more precious than ethanol, so we're kind of downgrading this stuff. Yeah, ethanol's out here. Are you even going to get up to 10K? All right, there you go. Now let's just pick all this up. All you come with me. Oh, I suppose I should get my bots back. Then we need bioreactors, and we need to do an ethanol build somewhere. Then we have some extra space for something, someday. There we go. All right. There was something here, and then there was not. And then only silence. So a bunch of bioreactors, and then just find a space. Bioreactors are, of course, right there. Oh, we already had some. Let's take another half. All right, where to do this? We make our quad honey right here, right? Yes. So should we just put this right here? Will this be sufficient? I think it's a liquid-liquid transformation, so we have a possibility of doing this. No. Wait. Didn't I just pick up a bioreactor? Yes, I know the ding. I made a thing that dinged, and now I hate it. Ethanol. And then we're going to be doing this. Oh, wait, oh, no. Oh, no. It's not available. We picked up all of that, and it isn't available. Oh, no. We erred. Well, I erred. We want to do this soon. Oh, can we Z this? Can we undo? How far back will it go? Alright. Yeah, undo. Keep going. Yeah, all that. Yeah, we're putting all that back. Oh, I've wasted my life. Okay. Alright, we owe an apology to this build. And frankly, to everyone watching expecting any sort of intelligence whatsoever. Okay. That was bad. But at least it's fixable, right? There, that's the pattern we're doing. Okay. Well, some of that Zogma went away. It's not here no more. And we're just going to erase this in a little bit. So that's... Can I do this? I guess not. I guess it has to go to receiver tank, so it really is... Oh, it does do that. Alright, so that's nice. So now we have another requester tank. Wonder why this is happening. I can't pick up Zogma. What a journey, friends. We don't need 2 of these. Okay. Alright. I accept. I am very dumb. Let's go look at Tufra. You, Mr. Whale. I want you to do exactly what you were doing before. Don't ask what happened to the mushrooms. Just don't ask. They're not here anymore. Should at least be prodded? No. Alright, we gotta get to our quad stage 2. We have a reason for it now. We have a ton of stuff we want to get to before that. Really? Oh, it's because I pulled it up. That's right? Yeah. I want you to empty that cargo. Okay. Alright, let's just put that there and pretend it doesn't work. These are no... Well, we can probably do this now. We got the dinglet recipe. Now we are finished wrecking our factory. Good. Alright, look here, and it's gonna... There we go. Okay, now we're just gonna walk away satisfied that we have done well. Good job, everyone. Are we going? We're not going. Why are we not making potato? No dirt? Oh, no dirt because of everything else. Because of just literally everything else. We're getting sticks again, though. I think this means something. Shouldn't we have dirt? Should we not have dirt? Should dirt not be an issue? Because dirt is only made from water. It's like you guys are clustered around trying to get sand and pure sand. Yeah, that's all tied to iron, and iron's got problems right now. But dirt, no. But there's trying to get coarse fraction to make 2 Fres. Alright, so it's just downstream of everything I'm already doing. And what I need is this to go. But we need... Oh, the wax has arrived. So now we need a hot air to arrive. Oh, don't tell me that's broken too. There's no reason hot air should not be going. You know, let's go take a look. We have a hot air bin even. Which I think is all the way north to the top. We haven't put down one of these in a long time. There. Hot air. Okay, explain yourself. Probably we just didn't have enough coming through. Because of how this was set up with only 2K. Yeah, like right there. This Huzu's going to come. And I'm hoping you're coming to that guy because that's... Yeah, alright. So here we go. We're finally making these things. Alright, don't pay attention to that. The factory's working. If I just do nothing, ignore all of that, it will eventually work out. So let's... Now that we've done the immediate problems... Let's do one deep problem. Let's finish uplifting Grodd. And that's up here. No, it's over here. Our Grodd uplift is... Oh, you need to stop. Alright, stop. Everybody just quit it. Is that off still? Good. Because now I'm going to have to rip all this up and put it all back. Probably one of my least favorite parts of the uplift cycle. Alright, you stop. 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 Okay, what are we doing? We have to... I think it involves a centrifuge, right? Here, do we have one of you? It's the spinny circle. It's the circle with things in it. Okay. Alright, so... Yeah, right here. Alright, so this has to be involved, and we have to get sulfuric in here. So, I guess we order it now. I went a little overboard in putting everything up. So we need sulfuric, because of course we do. Luckily, I think we have a lot of sulfuric now. No, I didn't put a tank. Alright, that's fine. Alright, so we have the Grodds. And the Grodd goes and gets turned into seed pods in a swamp. And then the seed pods go into seeds in a centrifuge. And then the seeds turn into more Grodds in another swamp. And so we need this recipe. No. Okay, so yes, this recipe, and it's very simple, and it's this recipe, and we need limestone, fertilizer, urea, and you are bringing in limestone, fertilizer, not urea. You will be repurposed. These seeds will be taken away. I want you to just wander around, lost. And I have to get another swamp, but all this gets picked up now. In fact, hopefully I can shove most of this back into him. I have to go get another swamp, and we'll set this up. The seeds will definitely go back though. They have no place in this business. Okay, thank you. So let's go visit the swamp. I don't even remember why I started doing grods. I'm not sure if I need them. Here, just grod seeds for everybody. Grod seeds, grod seeds. See, we put them back. Good job. Great work. Renee is cranking. I want more Renee. Where are you? That should be a big... I should honestly power to this. Because Renee is a big part of my factory right now. I should set this as a goal. Alright, we're going to think about that. So, we want a swamp, right? Right here. The grods, stay with me for a moment. And you are going to be grods into seed pods. Great. And then we're going to take the seed pods and we centrifuge them. And they turn into that. And then we need another grod swamp, which we may be able to get directly from the mall. Because it's probably closer at the cost of not knowing where it is. Right here, grod swamp, grod swamp, grod swamp. There we go. Give me exactly one. Great. So we'll set this up right here. I don't know why. I just really like uplifting. I enjoy this. I like the part of the game where you're not setting up assembly lines, where you're setting up one-offs. I think that's innovative. Like, I like the labs where you're bootstrapping things. I wish there was more of that. I may be alone in this, but it's true. Alright, so, and now you need to get a caravanserai. Right here. And you're supplying this. Alright, great. And what do you need? No, wait. 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 That. Alright, so we shuck the plants, and then what do we need better grods for? What are they used for? Making even better grods. Alright. So we're going to use kind of the same pattern as we did for the arcwads, I think. And then we have a bit of belt. And then we have a thief right here that will listen. You put right there, you go right there, and you go out. And then it's just like so, and then 2 here. And this should work, right? We're going to need water, but the pattern works. We're going to... You only turn on. Read contents, hold. Enable when grod mark 2 is greater than 2. That's the only time when you start stealing. And then we have our grod 2 box. All right, we now have to program this. What is our ratio, friends? We need limestone, we need fertilizer, and we need urea. And the ratio is just flat. That makes it real easy to do this, because this just goes to urea now. Only that doesn't make any sense, because that's the wrong caravan. But you understand what's going on. You understand the purpose of what I do. We don't need any grods anymore. Go to the urea stack. Urea, which is right there. And then I want you to load items, urea, 800. We can probably do a full 1,000 on all of these. All right? Because it's just 1 row each. Does this not make sense? I learned something. Let's see. Okay, I was taught something. Let's imagine our number is 10 and we know we need 100. So we do, our number is 10 times 100. Oh, I was told lies. I was told you could put mathematical expressions in here. Lies. Lies. Okay. I was told you could just put 10 times 80 in there and it would work. Or 10 times 100 or 10, but I can't put the asterisk in. It doesn't go. Alright. Sad. Big sad. Alright, not that sad. Sort of sad. Oh, and, well, this sucks because I just told him the wrong thing. You gotta go there. You have to wait for comparador equals go. And then you have to do 2 of these. I wish I could transfer everything from one caravan outpost to another. Having to rebuild it like this is tedious. Ooh, I'd press some buttons, haven't I? So 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. At least tab works. Alright, there you go. Continue on your... Oh, you've got grods. Wait a second. You have to come back. We have to get rid of those flowers. Because, they're gonna mess you up. There's a lot of stuff being blown up lately. I'm not sure I appreciate that. Right, that guy's got to come back. He is coming back. I can probably get my stuff now. I just have to take all these grods back. And these grods. Here, give me those. Alright, there. Never mind. Go again. See you soon. And we will check back on this periodically. It's not critical that this be done. I think I did this for, I think I did this for phytomining. Excuse me, the words just abandoned me. Right there, right there. Alright, there's your sulfuric. You got it. And then... CO2 is right where it always was. Okay, perfect. Oh, and you need water. Sort of perfect. Approaching perfect. Who is texting me? Who is searching for my attention? One moment, everybody. I need to check this out. There's a mystery. Okay. So you're on your way. This is going forward. I just have to put these rods back here. Let's tick this off. Look at this. We did a deep thing today. I think I'm just gonna... We're gonna implement better dingrits, and then we're out. Because we got the dingrit recipe. And I had thoughts on some parts of the dingrit recipe, which I will definitely go over again in case anyone missed those very important thoughts. But then I'm going to implement the good parts of it. So, let's go. Alright, so, thoughts on Dingrit 2. So Dingrit 1, right here, it has a very... If we look at the pup recipe right here, it makes 1 to 7. That essentially means it makes an average of 4, and it takes those ingredients. So it makes 4 for those ingredients. Dingrit 2 only increases the minimum, requires 2 new things, one of which spoils, and it makes 4.5. 1 second faster. This is abysmal. This is just insulting. This is terrible. This pup recipe is terrible. The good news is the other dingrit recipe is okay. But I have to kind of... Well, how are we doing on Yotoya Low? Is the real question. This is going to be more complicated because it involves spoilage. Do we have any in the... We do. We can implement this. So we are not going to implement the pup recipe because it's trash. But we are going to implement the other recipe. So this whale is going to have to get an adjustment. This is... Okay, hold on. Go limp. Oh, maybe not. We need to go get Yadals. Maybe we do that over here, but where are we gonna mow the adals, mow the leaves. Maybe we have to do a special one for that. So yes, you have to get remade. So what's the ratio right now for these? 1 to 1? Okay. So grab out one of those and dunk it in. This is inefficient and bad. Grab out one of those and dunk it in. Grab out one of those and dunk it in. I don't know if I'm doing good or bad here. Why are we not... I guess the pups take more. So I guess we're just kind of feeling it out no matter what. Yeah, the pups take more. So for the better dingrit recipe. The better recipe right here. What's it take to uplift you? I could do that. I could definitely do that. There's no cause for it right now. I need a lot of leaves. And 10 Yadals. Oh my god, 10 Yadals. 10. Oh, wow. Well, screw everything I just said. All right, that just doesn't work. Go about your business, sir. You're fine. We need an entire whale for this. 10 Yadals. Wow. I mean, it's still worth it because these things are pretty exotic. But as just like an add-in, that's harsh. How do I know so little yet play so much? All right, go. Get me my Yadals. We're using this. And we're going to bring in another caravan that'll handle the leaves. So you're going to get the news. You're going to be active when Yadal. I guess it has to be less than like 1,500, right? And then you're going to do that. And that's your goal. All right, so this will get Yadals on the belt. This doesn't get the leaves on the belt. This is going to be kind of delicate. And we're going to be doing it in the interstitial space here. Which means we got to go get some saw blades and a wood processing center. And then we're going to have to deal with... Well, okay, dealing with rot isn't that bad since it goes to crud and we have a digestion line right there. Because we do send the dingrits to a laughter factory. That's good. So I came here to get a wood processing unit. Just one, please. And I came to get a saw blade. Is that dinging real? Do I have saw blades here? Or do I always go get them from the bin? I can't remember. Why do I have 2 of these? What's going on? I don't see saw blades in what would be utility area over here. So I guess I always pick them up from the bin, question mark? That's kind of barbarous of me. Right here, right? No, they're going somewhere. They're in a place where they could go somewhere. There we go. Anyway, let's not ask questions, right? That's the right number, right? 6. Where is... Why does it say module slots 2? Yeah, 6. And then it takes... This is going to eat Utoya low. But the good news is we're getting a better recipe right now. So... I just have to regulate this properly. Not like the Scrond... Oh, can I steal Utoya low from the Scrondrixes? Ooh. 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 And have this facility power both? That's a intriguing idea, isn't it? Just theft? Is theft the answer, friends? It's gonna be... That's a lot of destruction. What's going on? Where is this happening? Up here? Are we in struggle? Are we out of bots? Yeah, we are. All right, note to self, I got to go deal with that. Actually, let's just go deal with it now. Well, it pushed itself to top of stack. I guess I'm FIFO today. We'll go get this guy. We need to go to the construction bot area right here. Can we give them better bots? No. No, they're just going to get blown up. And then where do I go? It's that one. Up here. Let's just keep going, keep going. No, don't go that way. Don't keep going. Turn bots off. Don't try to help. Do you have bots? You have one. That's what you should have. Then right here, you need an extra shot. Really, the dinosaurs should be picking these up and distributing them. There you go. So it's just chipping these guys down. All right. There. We fixed a thing. Now, it does mean that the wall will slowly decay over time without my attention, but we're not building a factory of the ages right now. It's just a factory of so we're going to steal off the leaves. So this means that this has to... Yeah. Okay. Okay. This is a good idea. I like it. It's going to be awkward, but that's fine. I can make it work. Alright, so it looks like we have the Yadols on the belt. And we really should govern this. Here, we're just going to use one for right now. One little guy. Leaf. Leaves. Leaves. And you need to only be going... Well, okay, don't worry about that for a second. That's perfect. And then leaves go on the belt. Alright, so we're just gonna... So we picked up stuff for nothing. It's great. And they're unstacked, which is... not good from a sushi belt semantic. So maybe I should not do this. Yeah, we have to do stacked. We must. So you're doing leaves. There we go. Reverse. So that's going to clean off a lot. And I want this guy to only go when the news says we don't have 500 on there, right? Here, these guys need to be upgraded right now. And we need 15 leaves. And so it makes 0.1 dingrit a second to 0.3 dingrits a second. That's worthwhile. It's going to be rough. Oh, we're going to have to put on vent for... Oh, no. We have a universal vent right here. The dingrits don't come out stacked. We don't build them fast enough. We should probably adjust that, right? Alright, so it's flowing out, and I want you to... I guess we want 500 because they rot. Right? And then we'll have to deal with biomass on that side. Oh, you want you to read this entire belt. Excuse me. Alright, and so now you're getting... It should be able to supply everything, right? I mean, hopefully. No, it definitely will. We don't use nearly that much. Alright, Alright, so let's think through what all this implies. Alright, you're going, and you're going better. Good. I want dingrits out to be stacked. Because, we have, the chance of overflowing on these now. So I want this to be, the space to be used efficiently. And maybe I should not care because suddenly this is getting hard. And then, how am I going to do this properly, right? And then just grab you now. Now you're properly invert. There you go. And then, oh, you're going to have to be individually gift wrapped. Alright, that's fine. And we're just, looks like we're mulching pelts, because of course we are. We have no use for pelts anywhere. So every pelt that's, oh, and look, we have a line. That's probably an issue I have to look at. Almost certainly. So let's figure that out while I'm here. So we make far too many pelts here. They just go faster. Just assuming that you need to go faster. And the pelts get mulched because we're full up on the pelt bin. Well, these are all going now. That's good. Yeah, okay, so implement better dingrits. Done. I think we're done with chores for the day. It's time to go be a lithium magnate. And we're probably... Okay, we have to deal with getting biomass off here. That's the other problem. So that has to go north, right here. This power pole is in the wrong spot. I need you to be biocrud. Biocrud needs to get off this belt from rotting leaves, which will happen. And then you have to go straight up to the digestion line, which is right here. So, perfect. And then digestion line, stuff goes out here. And it comes down here. Yeah, perfect. This was a good solution. I like how this works. This is nice. And that's letting everything through because we're full up. Everything is moving forward properly, except for science, which is a problem. Here. Get rid of more stuff. Is there any more stuff I can get rid of? Here, take all that. And I should be able, in like 5 minutes or so, be able to look back on dingrits and see a nice spike. We should never, ever, ever, ever see flamers destroyed. Are we out? Why are we seeing flamers destroyed? You're full of gas. You have gas. Everyone's doing the I got gas animation. How are you getting destroyed? How are you... Oh, you're getting worn down because you don't have any repair packs? Ah, yes. This should be a sign to do general maintenance. But instead I'm just going to spot fix this, as is my habit. And then we're going to go look at wax products again, because that's what I'm watching right now. And then all this has to come down. I think the only thing I make down here, the only thing I make that I don't make in the North Factory is repair packs. And that's just because I'm lazy. I think we have the best engine maker here, too. That's just because, again, I'm lazy. Alright, give me a repair pack. And take that. Alright. I really should fill this up generally, you know? Not just do one and then I'm out. But, feel like... Here. Be renewed. There you go. Alright, we good? Is there anything going on over here that matters? Are you two out of repair packs? No, you're out of bots. Oh. Here. Do you get hit very much? Okay, yes. How about here? Okay, no, you don't get hit very much. So, yes, this wall is aging out. It only takes hundreds of hours, but eventually they wear through it all. Every hour they pick off like one bot. That means they will eventually win, for their numbers are infinite. Their losses count for nothing. In the grimdark world of Factorio, there is only the endless biter wave. Okay, I think we're done. We're done with chores. Let's look at a few nice graphs. Let's peek in at various areas. So, first area to peek at is Grodd, which we have done. And you appear to be endlessly cycling, ineffectual. Oh, I did it bad. Unload items until target has. Thank you. This is why we look. Because we're friggin' morons. Okay, good. Glad that's working. Glad that's working. Great. And now you go, and then we'll get to see the moment, right? Okay, excuse me. Unload items until target has. Alright, you stop. What's going on? Why are you not doing it? Why are you not doing it? Unload items until target has. God, I'm such a... I am having trouble. I'm having a seizure. This is a severe neurological problem that's happening before our eyes. I am incapable of actually doing this right. Okay, there we go. Now we kick in. All right. Okay. Okay. Oh, you make actual Grodd too. Oh. Well. All right. This is not a winning day for paying attention. So just roll with it. Just understand we are going to be very, very, very dumb today. You are like there. And then you, the other thing. I really should compost these guys, right? This should be what I do, but I'm not doing that for some reason. It only has half a chance to make one. Alright, I'm just walking away. Just pretend everything's okay. It was always like that. Everything was always fine. Let's look at Wax. Wax is chugging along. Busy bees, buzzing. Nothing is backed up. Everything's being processed. Great. Let's look at Wax Bin. Wax Bin right here. We are not accumulating wax very much. This looks to be a situation where as soon as we have a void, the wax is taken away. Lubricant, not going. Lubricant bin. Lubricant bin. Being distributed aggressively. So, I don't know if we're catching up or not. Okay, a giant consumer of lubricant is no longer asking for lubricant. So that's something. So that will back up eventually. Where is this thing? All right, and this is moving forward. This has all the wax it wants and all the everything it wants. Okay, except this guy is stuck waiting for that. But that's fine. That's fine, I think. Maybe it's fine. You need to fill your cargo. Okay, it's going to be a while. But this probably means that the primary problem... Oh, yes, the delivery has happened. So yes, this is now back up. All of this is now back up. Good. Good, good, good. And we're making even lamps up here. Yes, we are. Okay. Everything should be going again. So, it's a happy ending to that story. Let's just run away. We're just going to do lithium for the rest of the episode here. We're also going to investigate this. Why are we having problems? No bots again. Alright, I guess I'm just having a helpy day, aren't I? In which I go and address problems as they arise. I should have the bots deliver themselves. That would probably be the intelligent way to set this up. Yeah, well. What can I say? You. There. Now go be a busy bee. Alright, so. Lithium. To be continued. If we look at our notes from Lithium to be continued, we have done these guys. Check them off. Mother Liquor. Check them off. Now we have 5 tiers of 5 things. And I may be able to shove all of them into one city block. Come with me, my friends. And we're going to huffle down here. If I'm quite lucky, I might be able... should be able to fit this all in one city block. If I'm quite lucky, I'll be able to get through this all today. Though I get the feeling I'm not going to be able to do that. Alright, 5 of these. No problem, right? And then do something like this. Yeah, it'll be fine. Then we build a standard unit. Like we've done many times before. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, 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 bang. And of course, right there and right there. No, 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 no. Right there and right there. And we stick a pipe in it, and you're just a liquid. No, you're not a liquid transformation. All right, so we're going to need a bin right here. And we need a whale. Maybe we'll have the whale get more than one thing. Maybe. We'll think about that. In any case, we need to get power down, and we're going to need biofluid down. So, biofluid, I summon... You guys would probably draw phosphoric over, right? Oh, I guess it's farther over than I thought. Alright, never mind. Draw phosphoric over? It's not that far away. Let's do it. You'll save, biofluid time. That's kind of precious nowadays. So way down here at this, and we're actually going over here. Oh, we have a shortage. Why is that? Well, we're having trouble venting the rocks. But we have all the material, so... Yeah. Oh, we're having... No, we had a pure sand shortage because of all the problems with casting. And now we don't have that. Well, the good news is we have a phosphoric line going over here, probably all the way to plutonium processing, which is where we are right now and where it has stopped. So that's good. And then just right here? Oh, okay. This is how we get phosphoric in. This was the right move. Can't beat a pipe, but like pipes take time to set up. There's that matrix of good and fast. Pipes are very good, but they are not fast. All right, so there's that. And you're going to need hot solution and muddy liquor, and that both comes from this. That's all you need. All right, great. Fantastic. I am glad I am able to be of service. And do I want to stick with... Do I want to do one more? No. Let's stick with what the calculation says. Trim the edges. All right, so... trim the edges except for you. All right, there you go. Phosphoric is in. I mean, in dribbles, but it's in. All right, now we need hot solution, mother solution. Then mommy solution right here. That's the M, right? That has an M on it. It does have an M. Oh, that doesn't connect. Sloppy. Then mommy solution right here. Should just come up and just tie you in. There, have some chrome. All right, good. And then hot solution, absolute smoking solution. Should come down like this. I didn't leave a via here, but it's not really necessary. There, smoking solution comes in like that. Like it's got a natural via here. Okay, so this is now just hooked up. And we're not going to do the whales quite yet. No, wait. We should probably do this. In order to just keep top of mind that this is what should be happening. Okay. There, and we're going to get iron plate in somehow. Next, come here, filter one. One of you are going to need filtration media, I bet. You need nanocrystalline cellulose. Wow. You're a special boy, aren't you? Maybe I do this all off one whale, even though that seems like, with the distance, this might be a problem. All right, what else do we need? Filtration media. Then lastly, a lot of sodium hydroxide. So you're on your own. So do I do all three of these on here? How long does it take to run through that with just 5 machines? So it's 1 a second here. And it will be 2 a second there and 1 a second there. So we'll be burning 4 a second of whale. No, 2 a second. 5 a second of whale cargo. So 9,000 divided by 5 is 1,800. That's a half hour. That's enough for one whale to cycle around. Of course, it can be sped. But that's not what we're going to do. Okay, so we're going to do a whale that gets all 3 of these things. So we're going to do, here, you're going to get iron plate, 2 iron plate. I'm going to write it down all formal like 1 nanocrystalline cellulose, 1 nanocellulose, cellulo. And then down here, we're going to get filtration media, and that's 2. That's 1 filtration media. Why are you eating 2 more of this? Are you faster? 5 seconds. No, this is eating... No, it is in fact... Oh, wait a second. What am I looking at here? What am I looking at here? This is 10 seconds. So, is my model wrong? So this is... Do I need fewer of these guys? Ooh. No. No, it just does few. It does twice as fast, but it does less in a batch, huh? Yeah, okay. So this is making 100. Okay, so it works out. Okay, I'm not crazy. And then we need 2 filtration. All right, and so what we're going to do then is we're going to have you be kind of a complex guy right there. And then that'll feed both of these, and then filtration will come in behind, right? This will work, right? We might be able to... No, we'll be fine. All right, we're going to do that. Well, we're going to have to do this very properly. We have to line up with the gap so that when I come in here and I put in a beacon, the beacons are on the right spot. That's fine. That's fine. We also need vacuum. Not an impressive amount of vacuum. I'll make it right here, of course. Probably over here. All right, so... well, this is going to impinge on beacon space, isn't it? We're going to have to move you slightly out in order to make this work super properly. Okay, just pretend this is going to work. And the other thing to... Well, it probably would have worked before. Here, move everything back. Because... No, it wouldn't. Never mind. Seeing ghosts. Being a ghost. Give me... We're just going to do this, right? And it makes it really nice. Okay. Let's just assume that's good. And we get Mother Liquor back again, so just don't worry about it. All right, stop thinking. The time for thinking has passed. Like you and like you. Okay, good. So you need to be H'd, and you're fine. You need to be H'd, and we need to hook up, and all the R2s come out the bottom. The R1s, rather. And that should probably go directly into the next tier. Like, literally on the same line. Like, almost like just like this, right? Is this going to work? Oh, I need another filter. I need more filters. Here. It'll work if I pick this up, right? Yeah. And then tailings is lined up, and it just passes through. Then we're going to need another line right here, and that's going to be filtration media. And it's going to stop right there, so it's just like this, right? Nice and symmetrical. Symmetry, which is, of course, virtue. Okay. This is looking well nigh professional. Then we hook up our product right here. Trim the ends. We might get through this entire thing today. That's in, and that's in, and that's in. That's all very tidy. Let's take care of waste product now. Our first waste product of this area. So, obviously we're going to be doing... I guess it's not so obvious what we're doing, huh? No, I figured it out. So hook you up there, and hook you up there. Then we have our 3 lines going up. We'll probably just reach up here, because there's no harm in it, and put the staple way up here. Unless, of course, it conflicts anywhere. Which it does not appear to do. Oh, it does right there. Well, if I ever expand this, I'll be able to correct this little jink right there, and that'll be fine. Alright, so we have tailings out, and we have to be very cognizant about tailings lines. I don't remember specifically what the problems were. But I do remember there were problems. We want tailings out. I believe we have tailings out and tailings in. This is tailings out, right? This has to be tailings out. It's from a rock process. No. No. I don't like how all of this is not going. I don't like seeing that. Why am I seeing these things? You are tailings out. Okay, so just noted. What's our problem here? Full up. What's our problem here? There is no problem. What's our problem here? No problem yet. No residue. We're full up on diamond. Oh. Diamond water concentrate. We're full up on this. There may in fact be no problem. Oh, and we're full up on diamond. Okay, there is in fact no problem. I knew that all along. It's important to demonstrate the command of your knowledge of the thing that you made. The thing you are proud enough to show to the entire world. Yeah, I know how this works. It's really great. Okay, so tailings are now stapled. We need some vacuum. We're not going to worry about that right now. We need to get a whale. You guys can stay right there. So, we're going to get 5 things. 9,000 divided by 5 is what? 18? Yeah, it is 18. So, 1,800 cellulose, 3,600 everything else. All right. Das Whale. Whale. I'm really wondering why they're not coming. Like, what rule am I violating? I suppose if I complain about it enough, someone will actually tell me. Because right here, we have in network, in the great network. I mean, I'm assuming this is all connected properly. Maybe it isn't. Maybe that's my problem right here. That it's actually not, even though it looks like it totally is. I wish there was a way to see if there's a way that the networks are connected properly. But we have whales right there in a passive provider chest. And they should be able to just come and get it. Do I have to put an active provider chest there? Is that... Here, let's experiment. They are not... I don't even have an active provider chest. Are those things real? Am I just making something up? Active provider chest. Sends its content to the logistic network. And this makes its content available to the logistic network. What I want is them to bring me whales and grenades again. Okay, I don't... Okay. Suddenly getting bad thoughts. Bad thoughts cascading through my brain. Let's do an experiment. I am not getting whales like this, but we're going to note something. They're not bringing them to me personally. However, they are bringing whales to here. So it's requesting from buffer chests, but that isn't a buffer chest. Here, we're gonna go put these on grenades so that they're clearly in the network. Here, let's go look again. Grenade. We're not in logistic network, so wait a second. We're gonna run back. We are in the heart of the logistic network right now. See, we got that, but we're not getting grenades. Why is that? Does it need to be a buffer chest? Will it be better if it was a purple chest? Does anyone understand these concepts? I am in theory an intelligent individual whose advice is listened to, who has a control over a startling amount of other people's lives. And yet, there are these basic concepts which do not register with me. All right, so right here, you are shoving this into a passive provider chest. And I'm going to say, no, you be active. And now if I look here, no, it's still red. Why? Why? If I put a buffer chest, I do not understand. I really do not understand. Why is it not taking these things and bringing them to me? There's something, demons everywhere, friends. Do not believe that you are safe, for you are not. The world is haunted by demons. So we're going to do an experiment here. We just put a buffer chest down for the grenades, and we're going to put an active provider on the whales. We're going to grab a bunch of Huzu. We're not making any more, which is kind of a mistake right now. I didn't set it up properly. It's being hand-fed. But such is my faith. And why is the dinging happening? I am getting way off track. Why do we ding? For why do we ding? Vinyl acetate's full up. We ding for pt2. Why do you ding? Oh, we ding for moss. Oh, and that's still, we're still digging ourselves out of coarse fraction specifically. All right, let's just pretend that's okay. Let's have a good round of let's pretend. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. Hold on a second. Put the purple chest back. Then saw blade, saw go here, saw go here. Saw blades also go here. Let's request, no, we tend to need lots of these when we need them, you know? I don't need these ground borers. I don't need most of this stuff. All right, it's just okay. Demons chasing me all the time. Let's go. Let's get out of here. We have to build. We have to build, or the demons will get us. We were doing what? We were doing something with a whale. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I feel like a whale might have been delivered, because I think I only had one before. Anyway, just stop thinking. Stop thinking. It's all bad thoughts. Every thought in your head is a bad thought right now. Let them go. Just go and get your things. I want you to get 3,600 of this. You all stacked to 100, right? All right, now we need filtration, which is pretty easy. And then load items until we have filtration. It's 100. Then we want nanocrystalline cellulose, which is in the medical wing, question mark. I actually don't know where this is. Is it in the 5 stack? Yes, it is in the 5 stack. Load items until we have this, and quantity that. Then you come here, and I want you to circuit condition, comparator equals go, as is the way of our virtuous ancestors. Unload until target 1, 2, 3. All right. You are on your way, good whale. You have been given your instructions. Fly now. 1, 2, 3. Good. 50. They should wear out all at the same rate because it's just a pass-through, you know? Probably don't need that. All right, you need iron. You need cellulose. And like so, and then like so. Beautiful. Have some power. There we go. And now we need, what the other thing is, just filtration media. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. And then these guys are almost done because I didn't put in vacuum yet. But that'll be easy. Alright, so we're almost done with 3 ranks, which is good progress. That's hooked up. We just need vacuum. That which sucks and blows at the same time. Why aren't you hooked up properly? Something's wrong. That's hooked up properly. You're hooked up. Okay, don't look across. Why aren't you hooked up? Oh, because you're missing your partner? Because I did something kind of weird here. Alright, that's fine. We can fix it. There's no problem here. It can be fixed. There's a problem here. In that we're now binding on the wrong side and we're done lots of stuff wrong. We live with regrets that we can never, ever purge. I should not have done it like this. I'm going to stop doing it like this, okay? The solution is to go back and not be dumb. This is the hardest of all quests. But we can manage it. There. And now we've just gone back and we weren't dumb this time. See? Look. We are capable of coming up with proper solutions for our problems. What are you doing? You should be nanocrystalline cellulose. I think we're almost done, except I have to hook up vacuum now. And I guess we're doing that from the bottom because I've used everything else, right? And this is sacred beacon space. So we're going right here. Okay, fine. And then vacuum right there. Lastly, right there. Okay. We basically only need one vacuum pump. It's going to live right here in the utility space. Where are you, Poomp? You think maybe if I had less stuff in my inventory, I'd be able to find things faster? That's kind of silly, isn't it? That's a silly statement. All right, there we go. Vacuum. Done. All right, so all three of these 3 layers are now finished, and we made it to R2, which is good. I'm assuming this is all fine. We're making R3 liquor, our R3 substance, whatever it is, right there. So we need 5 of these guys. Oh, and it should be probably like this, right? And then H, and then H. The fact this hasn't snapped to makes me think I'm going to have to put in another coarse fraction maker. Or maybe it's just that the voids are so big and the buffers are so big. Here. Coarse. Okay, that's that thing. Then it's this thing. And you are just cranking along as hard as you can. It just takes time. It's actually making quite a lot. Oh, I wanted to look at a thing. Dingrit. Dingrit. There we go. That's improvement. That's a big triple. I'm glad I overbuilt on reproductive centers when I set this up. Now, we don't really need this, I think. But, it's good. We need a lot of spikes. We're not consuming any because science isn't going. All right, don't look at that. Don't look at it. Don't think about it. What I want... Now, figure out... You're just a liquid-liquid transformation. So I guess we are doing this. And just in right here, like so. And this is going to be the simplest one ever. And then, of course, then out right here. And then beacon space is somewhere. Does it matter? No. And right there. And then one more. And trim, 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 trim. Then pick up and then put it probably right exactly there. Is this correct? This looks correct. Alright, so, and then we just take R3 right here, our buddy R3, and just juke you down. And you're just hooked up, and that's it. You're done. Congrats. We are done with this layer once we give it power. Alright, good. R4. So we're going to definitely shove this all in here. And then after that, we only have products. I'm probably not going to get through this today. We're going to get through most of it. There's just going to be a tail end tomorrow. Really kind of stressing that science isn't going at all. And that's, again, all focused on course fraction. Which maybe... Yeah, all these guys just waiting for... We're out of sand castings? For real? Oh, course fraction is now full up. Why don't we have sand cast? Probably because we didn't have sand, right? Yeah. Spoiler alert, no sand casting. Alright, so we should be making moss again. Yes, just arrived, in fact. Alright, this will kick pi 2 back on again. In fact, it never ran out. It's such a long time. So these guys are going to start vomiting out moss, which is good. Oh, we're already going to be burning through this. Maybe not as good as I thought. You can always put better moss down. It's like we need tons and tons of moss. Luckily we have room, and we can just triple speed that. Speaking of triple speeding moss, let's look at what's kicked off this entire round. Like right here, we're gonna finish installing speed modules, hopefully, and then our moss problem will be solved. All right, don't think about that. That's the future. The future isn't real. So I guess this is beacon space right here, and we're gonna try to share beacon space. We can't really because of the size difference. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I guess we just do this. Are we another... No, we're not liquid. We need sodium hydroxide, right? In quantity. So sodium hydroxide will come through here in the beacon space. No, this is not the beacon space. It's the non-beacon space. Beacon space is this for down here. Or maybe it's both. I don't know. Don't ask questions. Don't ask me any more questions. And it's just a simple transformation. All right, so we'll get sodium hydroxide, and then it's liquid in. Liquid in, solid in. Everything then out. Again, needed in quantity 5. So trim, trim, trim. Hello, eyeball. I should check and see if I have grenades. I do not have grenades. Do I have whales? I don't have whales. Do not understand the system. Someone is eventually going to explain it to me. People, I have learned, love to explain things to me. All I have to do is sit here and flail performatively. Oh, we're in the wrong line. I mean, it doesn't matter, but we could juke over if we wanted to. In fact, we probably should have. It doesn't matter, like I said. So bump. And this is going to be super simple, right? Go get me sodium hydroxide. Yep. Whale, come here. You gotta be whale hungry. Don't whale away from me. Then I want you to head to here, where we'll find sodium hydroxide somewhere. I lost it. Sodium hydroxide is. No, that just looks like sodium. That might actually be recolored sodium hydroxide right there. Yeah? 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 Alright, who knows? Fill your cargo. Actually, if you're filling cargo, you should go to one of the sources. Go to the mega source. Down here. Fill your cargo here. There's a lot of demand on sodium hydroxide. Alright, there you go. That's your job. This isn't needed. Okay, and that's going. Now we just have to stick power poles in, and then we're done with this area as well. We are, in fact, cruising right along with our very simple transformations. Alright, we have our R4 liquid, and this has to get exported. Because it's used in some strange things. Here, we'll review that in a moment. So some of this has to get siphoned off and put in a provider tank. This is one of our products. R4 liquid is used in that, making beacons. Oof. This is an interesting little graph. Does this actually... What's this mean? With number of beacons? That's not how it works in Pi. I don't want to look at that. That's not how it works in Pi, is it? Here. Beacon. Yeah, it's here too. This isn't how it works. I don't know. I don't know. Demons. Like I keep saying, they're all over the place. Demons rule this world. And you are going to have to go into a line right here. And we have a provider tank. We're just going to start like this, and then here. There's our line. You just zapped me with something. I didn't see what it was. It wasn't a whale. Why are there no whales? Next up. We did quite good here. And it's going to be beacon space on the bottom. So, I think all we need to do is grab you for right now. Oh, we got two more. So I guess we're going to put one here. Right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And can I leap that? Oh, I need more. No. Leave a via. I need more chem plants. There we go. Alright, let's go make this work. More chemical plants, and then... Shouldn't this be going by now? I don't know. I can't tell anymore. Now you're bringing me whales. See, that's where the whales are coming from. But these are only the bots. Why aren't the Oculas bringing me the whales? Why aren't the Oculas bringing me the grenades? See, they topped me up, but this was... I should really ask for gastric capacitor too, shouldn't I? Gast. Always 8. And then I want AUG food. Always 80. It says there's none in range, which is interesting. I mean, I could always just put a box right here. Just a buffer chest. Maybe not right there because there's no power right there. There we go. And then put another one of those right here. Why do we have two guys waiting? And then those fill me up, right? Yeah, okay. What are you doing? You're trying to empty your cargo. What are you doing? Oh, you are being recycled. Did I grab the right one? I did. Okay. Okay, so that's, again, making our life a little better through automation. I need more chem plants, though. Thunk, thunk. We're going to get all the way... Well, where are we at? We're at 90 minutes. We might be able to get through all of this if it goes smoothly. And this is not a product. So we need to bring glassware and sodium carbonate. And we do not make an actual product off this. It's going to be a little awkward. So, we're going to need a aerial caravan. And the problem is there's going to be multiple products coming off this soon. Aerial caravan probably should be lined up. Probably should leave space in the south. And this should probably be prodded, right? No, you can't be prodded. It's the next tier. It's the tier of prod. Okay, so we're just going to try to sneak out with this and this then. And then you're going to be a hybrid line, right? Of course you will. So in right there, in right there. And then you will be out right there and out right there. There, we have a unit. Oh, this unit's not going to be of any use to anybody. All right, and then we want this one to be placed right there. Okay, good. And we will trim it properly. And then right there. I should have put down power poles first. But that is one of those endemic problems. I should check power. See how power is doing. All right. Was not zapped with anything good. Okay, so that was a dip right there. Good. Oh, that's... We should definitely build more. We really should. We're not hitting brown. Maybe I'll save it until we actually hit a brownout, you know? So this is waste mother liquor right here. That must come all the way back up the stack to right here. So it doesn't really matter where it goes. Waste mother liquor, or, you know, recycled mother liquor. And then right there. Okay. Good. Good, 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 good. And then that's fine, and that's trimmed. And then what's going to be... Oh. Well, because I want to use this space specifically for... the belt. We can do this, I suppose. Do that. And then up, over, over. That doesn't look that bad, I suppose. Okay, so we're going to be making lithium carbonate at a rate of 1 a second. That's where everything just starts breaking down. Here, check my notes. This is done. All those are done. We need hydroxide times 10, so everything starts breaking down next. And then we have to make all sorts of these things. Okay, noted. I need to get in our solid bits. It's just going to be a 1-to-1, right? So 45, 45. That's not a whale. I noticed that that's not... Okay, I don't need a whale. Whale hungry. I want you to go and get glassware, which is in the stacks right over here, right there. I want you to load items until glassware 450. Then I want sodium carbonate, which I'm glad I made tons of because it was a problem back in the day. Then you come here and then you do both. Circuit condition, comparador equals go, and then it's unload until target. Unload until target, 1, 2. All right, there. Good. Perfect. So that guy will head out. You'll get filtered here. And you will get filtered there. And then down here, 1 and 2. Bang, bang, bang. All right, so I want to say this is now done. And I can move on. Here, we're going to stick all the electronics up here. There we go. All right, good. All right, so it's time to go across the street, right? Did I grab enough? Yeah, hopefully I grab enough chem plants. Because we're kind of in like freestyle mode right now, aren't we? So we're going to need 10 of you, and this is where my notes end. And then this is like primary product number 1, and then we start working on derivative products. So you should probably be lined up with these, right? Well, I suppose it doesn't matter, because we're going to be doing 10. So let's just keep going with this. All right, so lithium coated container, no. That's going to be harsh. I don't think I ever hooked up coated container properly. Sorry. Distraction seizing me again. Making good grods. Making not so good grods. Coated container. Way down here. Currently the pinnacle of the factory. This is the most advanced thing I make. Maybe it's on par with pt519. And you're waiting for chitosan, which honestly shouldn't be that bad. We've got lots of coated containers and they go nowhere. And advanced coating is also necessary because you have to go on the sushi belt. I mean, eventually, right? And coated container is used in a lot of places. Maybe I hold off on putting it on the sushi belt for right now. Maybe I don't. Coated container is used in stuff. All right, so these two things have to go get put in. And then we'll get coated container and a whole lot of slaked lime, right? 2K slaked lime. How far over does the slaked lime line go? Do you think if I have 10 of these, right? And it drinks 20 a second. We'll be drinking 200 slaked lime a second. That really does call for a line, doesn't it? And I think this could be the last thing I do today. Tomorrow we'll finish it off with advanced lithium products. And maybe we'll get all the way to solar panel. I've been wanting this forever. And this is portable solar panel. 1 by 1, producing 90 kilowatts, but it only does so half the time. And if we look right here, gasoline generator, you produce 180, but you're 2 by 2, so we can do 4, so it's double during the daytime, but it's not daytime all the time. So it's an exact replica for this. It's no better. It really should be better. It really, really should. And I might be able to go, what's the bio battery look like? This is, I have 400 megajoules in a 2x2 bio bat. That's 600 megajoules in a 1x3. That's awkward. If it was a 2x2, this would be great, but it's not. It's a 1x3. I'd have to give something up to use those. And I probably would give up a RoboPort, maybe. Probably. And then stack here and just have some blank spots or more solar. No, wait. Maybe I won't. Maybe I give a couple solar cells. Because they're 1x1s. All right, we're going to think about that later. I am counting my plunder before it is time. For right now, we have to get this roughed out. It's probably going to be the last thing we do today. And you guys need to be prodded to the max. Oh, yeah. In fact, it kind of calls into question everything I'm doing. Because this eats 0.2 a second, right? And this makes 0.2 a second. Why do I have times 10? Is that just because of the prod? I guess. Because now it's eating 0.1 and 10 makes sense. I guess I thought ahead. That doesn't really happen much, does it? Alright, so we're going to be doing this. And then you're going to be prodded. And then we're going to have your buddies from across the way. 1, 2. You're going to be like there. And it moves half speed, but it makes extra. And we're definitely leaving room for beacons here. This will probably be one of the best placed to beacon eventually. All right, so material comes in, and then in and in, and in and in, just like that. And then we turn to sodium hydroxide. We need an out, right? That's traditional. That's what you're supposed to do. So I guess out comes around the back. Maybe it should be in around the back, and then out down the center. That, too, is traditional. So this will be in. You can just be like this and that. But. We're not aligned properly vertically. And I have to drag in a slaked lime line. So grab all of you and drag it down to where I'm comfortable. And we're going to have an in and an out. So what we want is, this is going to be our in right here. Actually, can we line it up right here to make it nice? No, we can't. It's not going to work out. No niceness for us. So we line it up right there. That secondary line is at least secondary nice. Then we have an out. And so you'll curl around. No, you won't. This will come this way. This is now our outline. So reverse, 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 reverse. And then right here. And then in. And then that's how lithium hydroxide gets into the system. Lithium hydroxide, yeah. And then from there, tomorrow we'll make the various lithium products. And then we'll be done with lithium. We get to watch it run. I should have left a via. Right there. Now I have to grab one more. And put it in right there. Okay. Good. Kinda. good, except we're not hooked up on power properly. So we'll get power in like so. You'll create a power rail like one does. Okay, good. Then this is all properly prodded. Anything with coated container has to be prodded 100%. Oh, you also output limestone. A lot of limestone. So, I guess we did this a little wrong, huh? So we're going to do this. You're going to output to the right. And you're going to be limestone. Okay. So we're going to have... Can't do that. Use filters, limestone. And then you're going to also be using filters, sodium hydroxide. Or, no, the other hydroxide. The bigger brother of hydroxide. There we go. And we now have to set this up. Grab all of them. Yes, yes. And then like that, only no, no. Okay, good. Good, good, good. And then I guess we're going to need a full aerial caravan of this. Well, maybe not. It doesn't make that fast, but what it does, it's very chunky. And I guess now we kind of have problems, don't we? We can overcome these problems, but they do exist. So right here, this has to be lithium hydroxide out. And so this also has to be the main feedstock of whatever comes next. So we have to put something in here. And what's going to happen is we're going to put an in and out. It's going to be a normal transformation kind of thing. So it might not be even at this level. We might move this. Yeah. All right, so let's not think about that for a moment, at least. There. Okay. So limestone out, lithium hydroxide out. Then if we glance, do we have any simple transformations? Yeah, we'll make lithium plate next. And then we'll just get lithium in, and then lithium plate will be out on the right-hand side. And like these are a little more complicated. And we're going to get through all of this. That's going to be helium. That will be an issue. But we'll figure it out. So the thing I have to do right now is get a whale in with product in. Okay, well, is the product in just coated container? And so we're going to have to find a place where we can just put and we're not going to fill a single whale. We're not. I should probably have done a caravan for this. Just a dinosaur. Like so. Come on, you can do it. And I didn't even put the input hands over here. It's very sad. Very, very sad. And I put it in the wrong spot. Increasingly giga sad. Yeah, I've got about 10 minutes left in all this. And then that'll be a good place to stop. All right, so we did the ins right there and the ins, and now the outs are right there, and that's all hooked up. So good. And then we're venting, and then we have product. So now all we need is coated container in, which is going to require me figuring out where coated container goes. We can do this better. We can make this more artistic. I mean, for coated container, I really should have made just a normal size caravan. This is entirely too exotic. We don't need this. Alright, so I have to pull coated container and I have to pull advanced coating. Now, a situation with this is I could have sworn chitosan should be going more aggressively now. See, look, there we're going on this. This is being made. Oh, this is sponge issues. And sponge issues are tied to Zogna, and Zogna was tied to petri dishes and wood, and that was, again, casting problems. So Zogna should be flowing again. And it's not. We're missing this guy. He is waiting on wood. Alright. I know there was a hanging issue here. Yeah, there's an issue with throughput, which I'll have to address. Here, let's just leave this for right now. This was a... Ooh, don't go that way. This was a problem from several days ago. I looked at it, and at that very moment, it wasn't a problem, so I walked away. But we're having throughput issues here. We were. Doesn't look like we are now. Oh, wastewater problems. Really? Really? He asks. How is that possible? We made a wastewater generator right here, which is not going because it doesn't have enough type B molasses. Because I probably did something to it. It needs filtration media. And that needs potatoes. And this guy's waiting on potatoes. So this is a problem for tomorrow. Where's Tufra? It's here. It's just a bit away. It's on the way to Renea. Renea and Tufra are right next to each other. And then I can uplift again. And we get another recipe. Did we ever choose an upgrade here? I don't know if we ever did. This looks like it's going to ask for blood meal. Oh, that's a problem. This makes 8 Tufra out of 10 seeds in 75 seconds. And this makes 18 Tufra out of 15 seeds in 50 seconds. So this is an enormous boost along all axes. But it's more complicated by a lot. We need to add blood meal, which is scarce, and pesticide, what I don't have. But that's a big boost. The big boost that you can miss is that it's a better seed to potato ratio. That's less potatoes needing to be skinned in order to get each batch going. So it's actually a very big boost. But if I go look at potatoes right now, we're all going, which is good. Man, I don't want to bring in more blood meal. It is really scarce at the moment. If I go look at the blood meal stacks right here, yep, we got a huge traffic jam on it. And we got to go look at blood meal. It's not being made because there's no blood. And that's not going because og slaughter is not happening very well. Was that still a moss issue? I mean, what's your problem? I think that's still a moss issue, right? Did this just arrive? No. Well, maybe. Are we imbalanced here? Is that what I'm seeing? 1.2, and it's not putting any more sap on. You're supposed to be getting to... So you can't keep up, is what I'm seeing. It uses too much sap. Could be. It might be that this needs to be tweaked in some way. Like it's more than one of these. Because it's not being able to put a full 2K on the belt. So, okay, I guess we addressed this, right? That'll get us more blood for more blood meal. I guess that's unrelated to just about everything. And I should probably not be doing this. There. And you're regulated, right? Maybe this will help it overcome the sap issue. I blamed this on lack of moss for a long time, but looks like moss is doing okay. Anyway, I gotta stop getting deflected. We need to find a place for advanced coating and advanced container. And I suppose that comes up here. Like right here and right here. And we're going to have to eventually find another 5 stack. Just start building from the bottom, just with stuff, like up here. Hope I didn't cut this off too fast, you know? Or too soon, rather. So like so. And like so. Why you no go? Why you no go? Is that whale just clipping the area? What's in the way? What is that? Oh, this guy. Naturally. You've got carbon black. All right, so we want 2 caravans. We want dinosaur hungry. I want you to go get coating. Coating. So right here. Things are still not going great. Fill cargo, and then come here, and then empty cargo. So like that. Go do that. And then you, another one. No, you're not doing that. You're not doing anything involving that. You got to go get coated containers. So expensive. I want you to fill your cargo. I want you to come right here. I want you to empty that cargo. Go and do it. Give me another dinosaur. I want you to do none of these things. Your new job is to come here and get coated container. Fill your cargo. And all these dinosaurs are going to have to be kicked, but that's fine. Then you come right here and you empty that cargo. Because productivity is just not good enough right now. So there is no problem with blood meal, huh? Here, let's go be the Moss Fairy. That was one of the things we wanted to do before the end of this episode. Let's go be the merry elf that distributes high-grade moss to everybody. I hope that's enough. It represents a lot of paragens, so, I mean, it's a one-time cost for a forever bonus, so I shouldn't be complaining. And now I'm going to run into an issue, right? Because I don't have inventory space. So let's get a couple units of inventory space. Let's make this work. So, bang, 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 bang. So moss production increasing. There, full up. And I'll put the rest back. And then... Oh, all the other moss got chucked into the out bin. So that's good. So right now, nobody's going, huh? Not a person's going. And that's because not enough coarse fraction. And this whale right here is assigned to that duty. Let's just watch it for a minute. All right, we have a whole load deposited. We're going to try to guess how fast this chews through it. It's 2 coarse fractions per second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's going to be 36. It's 72 coarse fractions a second. All to dump into moss. And this was a straight speed increase. It has nothing to do with productivity or efficiency. It's just we are moving faster now. And it's going to take a long time for it to trickle out. Do we need another whale on this route? All right, he's picking up. He's got his coarse fraction. He's trying to get his limestone. What are you doing? Wait, what are you doing? Are you too synced? Was I missing something? Now we're still out of lubricant. That's something that has to... Well, that's actually kind of distressing. Because we should not be out of lubricant at this point. See, look how much is being made. This is usually analysis. Do I have to increase wax production again? I wouldn't think so. Do I have to increase lubricant production? No. We may have to increase wax production again. We might be right on the edge of that, of what we need. So just throw down another block right there. Here, we're going to write that down. More wax. So we're going to have to... So it was 2 units, and then we're going to 3 units, and then we doubled them, so it's going to be literally tripling everything, which is what I say you should do every single time. So, okay, that makes sense. And it's going to be the limestone that holds this up because it's not going here. It's flowing now, but it's lubricant constrained at the moment. So we have moved on to the next bottleneck. Huzzah, right? And this is by far the best way to make limestone. It just needs lubricant. And that's not coming in. And this drinks down a lot of lubricant. You might need a line. Honestly, that might be the best. Lubricant line for limestone maker. Would it be that difficult to run? Probably not. I mean, maybe not. It is through the densest part of the factory. And the bad part is it doesn't have any side effects, good side effects. Anyway, we just kicked some dinosaurs. I'm really surprised we haven't made science yet. This entire episode. You have to go get kicked. You have to go get kicked. And I'm going to not put the advanced coating on the belt for right now. Yeah, there's a lot of research we have to do in order to... This is a big bottleneck. We need more Zogna. So maybe I just double Zogna, stop playing around. I guess it's time. Double Zogna. More Zogna. And that this thing is no longer producing enough. Well... It has wood problem. Maybe that's not a problem yet. Because we can't make Zogna because of the wood problem, because of the wastewater thing. At least now this is going again. Are you full up? Yes, you are full up. Okay. So, and if we glance around, that was because of this, which was because of potatoes. And potatoes might be maxed. Tufra. There, let's put that down then. Double Tufra. Don't worry about next level recipes. Just double the one we have. The next one is problematic because we don't have enough blood meal. It's a really good recipe, don't get me wrong. But what we really need is another Tufra plantation. Okay, so we'll just put this right there and that'll be fine. It's going to be annoying to route all the pipes in between, but it'll be fine. Is there anything left over here? I suppose I can just leave this as it is for right now. Like, we are just totally ready to go. The advanced, the coated container will be by. There won't be enough of it. It's fine. It's going to be fine. And then we'll make this here. Oh, we didn't do the slaked lime line. Let's take a look at moss production. It's really hard to say, isn't it? All right, let's... Okay, don't look at any of that. Let's go find the slaked lime line and then drag it all the way out to the edge. I know it goes out to glass blowing. And then it comes right about to here and stops, right? There's molten glass. Where is slaked lime? You're used down here, I think. Right? No. Molten silver. Molten chromium. Slaked lime is used in this process. No. No, it isn't. In making purified quartz, then? Yes. It is used right here. Okay. So, we must take... We can take this line from anywhere, but this is... Okay, we're going to take it from not here. Slaked lime is going to come across from right there, and we don't have any. Why? Okay, I'm starting to get the shakes. These can be upgraded. Is like slaked lime just... we need to upgrade all the slaked lime makers. I know we did a rack of those. No, we are just out of slaked lime, essentially. More slaked lime. And that's easy-ish by putting down Mark II buildings. Alright, let's just pretend everything's okay. This is what we do. We're going to run this line all the way out to the edge of the factory. This will complete our lithium hydroxide build. Then tomorrow we can focus on the rest of this unpleasantness. This is nice. Glad to see this moving. Nextlit, very important. Okay. Yes, I was expecting you. Output less than 20. Is this definitely go... Does this connect? Did I do this? Did I do this right? No. I did not do this right. Fantastic. This way. Yes, we are completely... We have some. Oh, this is unfortunate. But easily fixed. There you go, boys. There's a wood problem happening that needs to be investigated. It's probably not so bad, right? Okay, straight through here. This is completely full up. Adding ever so slightly to the number of things I don't have to worry about. Alright, so we keep going, right there. And now we just keep going. And we will no doubt no doubt make it, right? Because we're in cobalt. Cobalt completely full up. Remember when cobalt used to be the big problem? So do I. And this is a line that we can't use because our via is occupied. So we must juke up. Also, we're touching the walkway. Ew. Alright. Thank you, Ocula, for keeping me well stocked on pipe at least. Alright, come on. Come on, we're gonna go. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. We're gonna be free. We will be free men once more. And here we go. We finally made it. And then just link in exactly right here. There's your slaked lime, sirs. Enjoy. And then clip that and done. That's what we're doing for this episode. Tomorrow we finish off lithium products. 2,000. Okay, there's a lot of other stuff to do as we continually shove the bottlenecks around the factory. But we're making good progress. I'm kind of shocked at how much wax we're using right now. Yeah. We doubled it and it wasn't enough. So now we need to add another unit of doubling. We need more potatoes. We need more everything. Yes, I know. Shouldn't the ding have resolved itself by now? Down here? Where's this? Yeah, it's the bottleneck. And that's all lubricant based at the moment. Oh no, look at this. We have throughput problems. But I can fix and destroy this right now. Because I don't know if there's been a single time where I've done this and I haven't messed it up. But let's pretend, right? Did I mess it up? Yes, I did. I did, in fact, mess it up. So, let's use our experience. There. Now it is non-messed up. One of you should probably... Okay, now this is moving faster to get out of here at least. I don't know. I gotta put that back to the super moss. So. Everything's okay, I suppose? This is good. Factories... I mean, tech isn't going, but tech doesn't need to go. I have more than enough to occupy my time. I could still have to make Fidai. And that'll take some time. Oh. Can I do it? Can I do it? Do the ticks favor me? No. Oh, that's good, right? Yeah, that's in. Okay, let's wrap this up. And tomorrow, more factory. Okay, so right there, and then a line. And now, why do we have a flashy directly on me? Did I pick something up or put something down? I don't know. Okay, screenshot taken. Recap engaged. What did we do today, ladies and gentlemen? Well, the headline is definitely we made more progress on lithium. Lithium is going very well. Tomorrow we'll finish it off. The only reason we didn't get this done in a day and a half is because we're also taking half the day to do chores. And today's chores were we got Grodd Mark II up and going. There's probably a reason for that I have buried deep in my subconscious. I think it's because I want to add them in for phytomining. I should probably go do that tomorrow. Then we upgraded the dingrit recipe. And that was good. We stole leaves from Scrondrix's and dumped them into dingrits. And that's just fine. What else did we do? We destroyed ethanol and restored ethanol because the recipe I wanted to move to doesn't actually exist yet. I have to research it. It's on this tech tier, which is nice, but I still wasted a bunch of time there. And I'm not sure I did really a lot after that.
I identified a next bottleneck, which is potatoes. And that's causing us not to have enough wastewater and so on and so forth. I should really do a wastewater audit. We're having not enough wood problems. So I need that going solidly before I can decide whether or not there's a problem with wood. And I think if there is, it's just throughput. But things are generally going okay. Lithium's going in. I'm not really sure why I'm doing this, but it's probably for a purpose. It's probably something prod science. So we should probably enumerate goals. It's lithium, and then Fadai and Kamuts, I guess. I have both of those. And then we have to do Silmix and Numals and other things. So I just make a block of 4 right here and just get started. Yeah, I guess. Just start growing animals. And then after that, I'm not sure what the plan is. I guess I just look at what's available and start going backwards. Yep, that's a good plan. All right, I'm done now. Thank you very much, everyone. I'm out. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.